everybody, it's your boy Memphis here, coming at you live with another episode of the 100 Days REDUX, where I take a look at a deck I've done in the past and do it again in higher definition. Today we're taking another look at my Exodia deck I did a long time ago. It was months ago I did this deck. Oh my goodness, it's been forever. But yeah, we're just going to take another look at this. It's a bit different than before, but of course we got to do a deck profile first. So for monster lineup, of course, we're in one of each piece of Exodia. I don't know why I need to explain that, because this is an Exodia deck and all that, but there they are. There's one of each. We got two, the legendary Exodia Incarnate, one Cyber Valley, three Emissary of the Afterlife, one Spiritual Reaper Boy, two Swift Scarecrow, two Battle Feta, two Card D, and three Brow the Huntsman of Dark World. For spells, you're on one Day of Peace, one Messenger of Peace, two Dark World Dealing, one Upstart Goblin, three Allure of Darkness, and one Pot of Duality, as long as two Pot of Indulgence. Our traps include one Spiritual Swords of Revealing Light, three Good Goblin Housekeeping, three Jar Greed, and one Hope for Escape. The extra doesn't really matter because we're playing the Pot of Indulgence, but I decided to fill it up with a bunch of Link 4 monsters like Topologicals and Borreloads, just for the heck of it. And we're going to go ahead and take this whole deck, this kind of stally kind of Exodia build I wanted to try. And we're going to go ahead and do 3 duels against random opponents on YGO Bros. So let's start, shall we? Alright, our first opponent is Tyr, possibly Nordic Tyr, who knows? Could be Tyr of the Nordic champions, who knows? We're going to go, second, because we want the extra draw. Opening hand, isn't that great, to be honest. I don't really want to banish this with the Allure, so, really depends, man, Got ourselves some Evil Thorn action going on. Do I make shoutouts on the 100 Days today? I don't think I do. It doesn't matter. It's all good. We're just going to watch the Plants guy do Evil Thorn things. This is actually not that bad to play, because now he can make Aromatherapy, or whatever its name is. Or he could do a Ghost Trick Dual-a-Hand. That is also an acceptable use of your cards. Or you could do that. The question is, are you okay? He's not going for the OT or the win condition of Ghost Trick Angel of Mischief. Speaking of Ghost Tricks, I need to do them again because it's almost Halloween. I think starting tomorrow, I'm going to start doing a bunch of replays of Halloween-y themed things like Skull Servants, Vampires, Ghost Tricks. And I need to do Dark Lords again and stuff. Just like lots of stuff. Lots of stuff that needs to be done, my dude. Alright. It is our turn. Let's see. Let's go ahead and activate our Goblin. Draw a card and do that. Let's see. Set this Goblin Housekeeping. Go ahead and Allure just to see what we get. I kind of want to keep the Brow, but I don't. Let's just get rid of Brow. We don't need Brow right now. Brow is not helping us in any way. So far, so good. Even though we got the one Exodia piece. We would like more, but don't have them yet. It's actually fine if we don't start with all the Exodia pieces. Because it's actually better to wait for them for later. I'd rather draw through the deck first. Have my stuff. No, not yet. Alright, so you got a Ghost Trick Scare. Let me try to remember what that does. It's like, flip your face down Ghost Tricks, and then, he's playing Ghost Tricks. Yeah, you flip his Ghost Tricks and flip my monster's face down, but my monster's already face down. So that doesn't exactly work, my dude. Although he's got the Mansion, which is like the annoying one. Let's see. Yeah, go ahead and attack. It won't do you any good, because that's a Spirit Reaper. Cannot be destroyed in battle. Although if it's targeted, it gets destroyed. It's an annoying little side to that. But, whatever. Whatever, dude. I will Spirit Reap all day long. Alright. So this is probably the Ghost Trick Scare, is what that is. We got another Exodia piece. Let's go ahead and activate our Good Goblin's Housekeeping. We draw one card and put a card on our hand on the bottom of our deck. Let's see. Well, considering we have the Emissary, I'm actually going to put the Exodia piece on the bottom. I know that seems like a silly move, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to summon this card, and we're going to, hopefully, he might flip it face down. He might. We'll see. No, will not. And I'll tribute that, draw 2 cards, and then our turn immediately ends. Hey, we got some more Exodia faces. There you go. So now, if I draw the fourth one, all I need to do is ram Emissary into this Ghost Trick, and then I will get all 5 pieces. It'll be very sweet. Don't want to play the Hope for Escape yet. We want to have very little life points before we play this. Because if you don't know, you pay 1,000 when you play this. If your opponent has 1,000 or more than you do, and you draw a card for every 2,000 points of difference between you and your opponent. No. Are you doing the attach effect now? I think so. You read the no. Ghost Trick Break. I don't think I've ever seen anyone play that one. That's the one that nobody plays. That I can see being played though. Little wee witch apprentice. The apprentice of a wee witch, you might say. Alright, insta-fuse into 1,000 eyes. Although, because you've targeted my... Oh, I guess it does... I guess it does stay there. Interesting. Very interesting. Did not know that would happen. I thought he would get blown. I thought he'd get blown up right away. Very strange. Very strange. Okay, you make another dual hand. That's fine. That's totally fine and dandy, dude. You do you. See, 19, 19, and 9. No, 19, 9, and 25. That's a lot of damage, but that actually helps me in the end because, like I said, Hope for Escape is going to go off eventually, and I will get so many things. Ghost Trick Knight, I don't even care. I don't summon monsters. The only monsters I summon is the one dude. Although, again, if he has Ghost Trick skill, well, yeah, he doesn't have a face-down monster. So, not really a big problem there. Could really do without 800 life points, because then I could draw even more things. It would be nice. Yeah, I really need to draw that 4th piece. That would be very helpful right now, because this thing, the Ghost Trick Mansion, if he flips my monster face down, then I won't be able to do the things I want to do. Go ahead and set these spiritual swords. Go ahead and normal summon our emissary, and then we're going to attack into the witch. We're going to attack the witch and see what happens. I imagine he will stop it with some sort of flippin' card, or not. That works too. Of course, he's going to get a card back, but that's not a big deal. Ooh, pardon me, I ain't got the dual hand back. Kind of figured as much. Alright, your move. I'm doing just fine. I love seeing Ghost Tricks again, I gotta say. It's the time of year where everybody plays Ghost Tricks, no matter how bad they are in Link Full Match. Seeing as you cannot flip... I mean, they're not bad. You can still make a deck around them. Like Lockdown with Nekamusume, or Mill with Skeleton, or even Burn with Werewolf, you know? It's not like you can't make them work, it's just tricky. Because you can't do their main mechanic of flipping things face down. Alright. What are you going to do? Oh, pardon me, I am yawning for some reason. Okay. Go ahead and attack, my dude. I am going to use my spiritual swords to make you think I want this to live. But in reality, I'm just paying more life points to make for Hope for Escape. That's why I'll get even more cards. I should get 3 cards. It will be a very nice 3 cards that I get. Okay. Let's go ahead and Hope for Escape. And so I should pay, let's see, 38, 20, yeah, 3 cards. And hey, we got ourselves Dark World Dealing. So now we're going to both draw one and discard one. And since I discarded Brow, I'll draw another one. It is very nice. And hey, we got all the pieces of Exodia. So now it's time to, supposing that this works, it might not work. Really depends on what these face downs are. I imagine Quacking Mirror Force would be one of those cards at the very least. This actually kind of sucks because now the 4th piece is on the very bottom of our deck. Well, that's what we have all of this draw power for. Let's see. Can't play the Allure. Or I could, but it would be a bad idea. Don't want to do that until we have a Dirt Monster. Man, I should have figured Quack and Mirror Force would show its ugly head. Should have known. Kunkaboyo, Kinkabayo. No. Not yet. Actually, if Emissary leaves the field because of other things, actually, this might actually save me. Because if he gets rid of my Emissary, then its effect will go off. Doesn't matter how it leaves the field, it just has to leave the field. So, the Emissary should go off now. Yep. Okay, so provided it doesn't have any sort of effect negation, I get the final piece of Exodia, he gets nothing, and I win. Booyah! Exodia win. It only took 11 minutes. Ugh. I should have gone with a faster build. But regardless, let's go into Duel 2 where we'll do more Exodia stuff. The next duel is up against the Lightning Emperor. The Emperor of Lightning. Ooh, he's a toughie. What does he play? Who knows? Could be a lot of things. What we play Exodia, and that's about it. So, opening hand could be better. Could be worse. I mean, we got double Battle Fader. We're up against Light Sworns. And Battle Fader is good against Light Sworns because if he mills out enough stuff, then, you know, we'll be sitting pretty. And let's see. So, he's going to lose 2 cards in the end phase unless he uses that Raiden. The thing is, if he makes, what's his face? Not Minerva, the other guy. Omega. Omega would be really annoying at this point. Alright, milling out Thunder Dragons in Light Swans. That seems like a dangerous combo, my friend. I mean, I get the name now, at least. Thunder and Lightning. Thunder. I mean, I don't get the Emperor part. There's no Light Sworn Emperor. Or is it? I don't think there is. Not that I can remember. Maybe there is, and I'm just being forgetful. There's an Exodia piece. Set this. Don't really want to set this, because the sooner he knows what this is, the sooner he will go into, you know, preventing it. Which is one of the reasons, like I said, why you want Exodia to show up later rather than sooner. I mean, if you're just drawing, your opponent will figure, oh, maybe this guy's playing Exodia, but the longer it takes them to figure that out, the better. Alright, Lumina, who is the Light Sworn Summoner, getting rid of a dinosaur. What kind of weird deck is this? Dinosaurs and Light Sworns and Thunder Dragons? Seems like a weird deck, I'll tell you what. No. Don't want to play Reckless Greed just yet. We're waiting for very important things to happen. Specifically, I want to wait until it's my turn and I draw my normal draw, and then I get Reckless Greed. So I draw more things. If I can play this now. I'd only play this now if he tries to destroy it. Yeah. Milled your Emperor. Oh, there's your Emperor. Okay, now I get the deck name. Or I get your name. Gonna summon Light Sworn Pope. Mr. Curious. The Light Sworn Pope. More or less. Hold on, what does this do? Of course, send top. No, I don't think. So he's just milling at everything. He's got 22 cards left in the main deck. Unless you've got some recovery, my dude, you're in a bit of trouble, I tell you what. Because I've got 2 Battle Faders and a Scarecrow. How you're going to out that, I have no idea. I mean, I'm sure you could. And he's got that thing. That thing is a thing. It's a thingy thing, you might say. Granted. Which of these do I want to use first? Probably start with the Battle Fader. To be honest. Let's see here. Or actually, maybe I should start with the Crow. I think I might start with the Crow, and the reason being, if I draw an Allure, and I really need to banish a Dart Monster, I don't want to have only one Battle Fader. Yes. Yes, indeed. Light Man, Lightning Emperor Man, Judgment Dragon Man. Oh, you can banish my set cards too. Jeez, I forgot you could do that. Well, I guess he doesn't know I got Exodia yet. Lightning man, he's shooting lightning. I've got a scarecrow, so screw you. No battle phase for you. And now you must mill like 7 cards, something like that. No. Doesn't this force you to mill too? Oh, that's an optional thing? Seems kind of silly, but whatever. Gotta go ahead and play our Reckless Greed, because we want to be reckless about our greed. Set these 2 draw powery sort of things, and end the turn. Because at present, this Judgment Dragon, unless he summons a Michael, and then it blows it up and recovers all of his stuff, he's gonna deck out in 4 turns. And I got 2 of those turns already right here. Alright, Bolt Thunder Dragon. Oh snap, if he does that, go ahead and activate this, because if he does Bolt Thunder Dragon, I can't do any more drawing, which would suck. Card D, go away. Because you're literally useless to me right now. I think he has the one out, the one most modern out to an Exodia deck, and he has it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna summon that Super Bolt. That Super Bolt means I cannot draw, and I think I'm gonna be in a rough spot. As soon as he actually does it. Can you not do? No, you can do it. What are you talking? What am I talking about? Who is we? Oh, why? Why Thunder Dragon Lord? You could have gone for Super Bolt, and then I'd have nothing. Instead, you played a silly thing, dude. Played a silly thing. No. Battle Fader says no. Battle Fader says no to you. Let's see. Granted, he's probably going to banish it or something, I would imagine. I need to recheck what Cyber Valley does. Target a card in your graveyard. Place that, let's see. Target face a monster you control it in this card. Banish them both. Draw things. Alright, I think that's what I'm going to probably wind up doing. We're going to summon our Cyber Valley. And we're going to use its effect. So, we're going to target itself and this dude and draw some more cards. Hey, and now we can use that next turn. Play our good Goblin's Housekeeping down. And turn. Alright, Lightsworn. You're almost out of cards. I hope you have that Michael coming out. Oh, wait, you can't make Michael because your zones are all wrong. I bet you wish you had, was it the Super Bowl now, don't you? No, Battle Fader says no. Battle Fader says no battle. Now the question is, will you nuke the field? Because it might be a good idea to nuke the field. I mean, you'll lose less cards, I'm just saying. Because this thing's costing you 3 extra cards every turn. I would personally nuke the field, to be honest. Or you could do that. That's even better move, to be honest. Discard a card, target a card on the field, return to the deck. Then, if this card's co-linked, you can draw a card. Okay, and you're going to target that. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and activate it. Good Goblin's Housekeeping. Draw 2 cards, and now put this on the bottom of the deck. Nope. You are not allowed to do the things you want to do. These are my things to do. And we're going to go ahead and play our Pot of Indulgence and banish all those cards we don't want. Set the Hope for Escape, because I want to. Set this Emissary and play the Messenger of Piss. Not that I can use it. Or rather, this contradicts this kind of, but who cares? Who cares? Because he's got the Thunder Dragon Lord. Basically, this is just bait for this. Because he will eventually try to destroy this with this. Because he has the power to do that. I don't know, he's almost out of cards. 8 cards left in the deck, I tell you what. Something we would like if we had 8 cards left in the deck. Because then, 3 of those 8 are Exodia pieces. And I would very much like that. What are you doing? Some sort of crazy person. Go ahead and get rid of my messenger of peace. I know that's what you want to do. Nope. I could play this, but I would only draw one card. And I'd rather draw two... Oh, he surrendered. Well, man, I was just getting into it. Alright. There's another win with this Exodia deck. It didn't Exodia that time, but we were too much. Too many battle faders. Let's go into one more duel, and we'll hopefully get an Exodia one more time. Alright, yeah, third and final opponent is Pain T25 Pound. Well, I'm hoping will show me some pain because I deserve it for playing the Stalls Exodia. One of the troller decks of early days past. What the heck is an early day past? I have no idea. Anyway, we're going to set that. Set the Emissary. Make sure not to put them in the same column in case the Mech Knights. Mech Knights would be bad, and they are very painful. Got the Jar of Greed. Nobody knows what this card does, but I put it in the deck anyway because for some reason I think it helps with the strategy. Although like I said, I don't know what the heck this thing does. He's just smirking at me. I don't know what the smirk means, but it's smirking. Smirking all the time. Smirking, you might say. He's one of them smirkins. Let's see. We're up against something else with dinosaurs. Oh boy, my favorites. You know, I consider dinosaurs for the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! That I did, but it just never came up. Like, I had them there, but I never really got to making the deck, and just other things seemed more appealing to me. I mean, maybe I'll come to them at some point in the future, but for now, they're just kind of like they had their 5 seconds of fame when, you know, what's his face? Superconductor Tyranno, or, no, that's not it. Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, apologies to... Yeah, Ultimate came out, and everyone was like, oh, sure, dinosaurs are OP. And then Miscellaneousaurus went to 1, and everyone's like, dinosaurs? What are those? Who cares? It's one of those things, man. Like, a deck looks so nice when it first comes out. And then people, they gets, you know, the one key card gets limited, and everyone's like, who cares? Who cares anymore? Okay, Mr. Payne, I think I might skip. No, I was about to skip ahead, but he doesn't. He's not doing much. He's not doing very much at all. Our emissary will be destroyed, and we will get to get things. Let's get the right arm. Why the right arm, you ask? Just because he rage quit. Well, man, you were supposed to show me pain, not the other way around. Well, technically that's a win, and I think I've been here long enough with Exodia. I think this result speaks for itself, so let's go into the end screen. Alright, everybody, the Exodia deck did a heck of a lot better than it did last time. I only got 1 win last time I did this deck. This time we got 3 wins. It was amazing. I mean, even Exodia had the first duel, so that was perfect. So, as always, once again, do let me know in the comments what you think of Exodia. Do give me all of your rage and hate. I deserve it, because Exodia is Exodia, and everyone knows it. Do let me know, of course, if you've ever played Exodia before. Would you try it, now that you've seen me play it? And I will see you guys again with some more replay videos in the future. I'm going to be starting some Halloween-y ones coming up, and I hope to see you there. Whatever, buddy.